Hi, my name is Cindy Latin from The Ride. My role in this five-star production is as a performer, and today I'm going to continue the beat from scratch I've been working on. And since these videos are pretty short, I think I'm going to keep this as a little loop rather than an entire song. That way we can get through as much as possible. So we've got right now some chords and a snare to review. Cool. I want to add a hi-hat. So I'm going to go in here and look for a hi-hat. I need a closed one, but let's see what I have. You see those are open? Skip those. Nope. Way too live sounding. Sometimes they're called just HH or just close. Or you know what, even hat might be a better search term. Yeah. We don't want those. Yeah, those rolls are cool. Maybe those will work later, but right now I just need a basic hi-hat. Okay, you know what? We might have to look outside of my downloads. Let's try lo-fi hip-hop. Just for time's sake, let's try the second one. I need to download it. Obviously, when you have more time, you really should spend your time digging through sounds and finding what you think is best. But I'm just, for time's sake, grabbing something that I think would work adequately. Okay. Now, let's just start out with having it on every quarter note. Let's see how that sounds. It's kind of boring. You know what? I don't even know if we're gonna need a hi-hat in this song because it sounds so laid back. But let's just, it might not sound right for the song, but let's see what it would sound like as eighths. Now these eighths are gonna sound really straight because they're exactly on the grid. What I would really do is, well, let's hear it this way first. It's too loud. Hold on. Okay, that's an option. Now, what would make this sound more hip is taking the upbeat. So this is beat 1, and this is the and of 1. 1, so it's like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So on all the upbeats, I'm going to select them. I'm going to move them a little bit late. You have to play around with how late you want it. It might sound ridiculous, but I mean, I like that, but let's hear what it sounds like a little more closer to the grid. And then let's hear it even further off the grid, even like more delayed. This might sound ridiculous, but let's hear it. I mean, I don't hate that, but let's just bring it back a teeny bit. But I liked it a little more delayed. That's super laid back, but it sounds cool. And you know, you can always play with it. And now what I did last time is to make it easy to copy and paste. Is you want to like join everything, but you also want to make sure that you have empty audio. Like we want an empty audio leading right there, so this makes it easier to copy and paste so everything stays within the grid that we've created. So there we go. That's an entire bar. Now I could copy and paste this fine, but I think it's also, you don't always want to do that. Sometimes you want to make variations. Like let's say we do copy and paste it, but we decide that on this last eighth note here, we're going to use an open hi-hat sound instead. So let's find an open hat. Those are fine, but let's actually look for an open hat. Not that. Let me try to find one quickly. I don't like that. Let's just grab it for now. Again, when you have the time, you should really dig through and find the right sound. I don't think this is the right sound for this project, but I just want to show as an example of, you know, arranging and how you can make the drums have some variety. So let's just mute this for now, because what if we want it later and we change our mind? But now I put, as you can see, they're lined up. I have the open hi-hat where that last closed hi-hat hit would be, so let's hear that. Okay, it's cool. It adds some variety. I don't hate it. We would leave that for now. Cool. To be continued.